Those of you who have played The Witcher 3 or watched my playthrough of it are no doubt familiar with the in-game card game Gwent, a game that was so popular with the fans that CD Projekt Red decided to make it its own standalone game. We're going to try out that game this week on the Sunday Sampler. In Gwent, you will command one of 4 unique factions, adjust their signature playstyle to your liking via friendly deck builder and card crafting mechanics, play for fun with friends, or enter ranked battles in pursuit of fame and glory. Right now, CD Projekt Red is having a closed beta of Gwent, and I was fortunate enough to get one of the keys for the game, so we're going to try out some Gwent today. Pretty excited about it. I really enjoyed Gwent in The Witcher 3, and as a matter of fact, I enjoyed it so much it made me seek out other card games so that I could just play card games. I wished that Gwent was its own standalone game. I ended up playing Hearthstone for a while, and it was actually quite fun, so I'm looking forward to trying out Gwent. I'm going to start with the tutorial so that those of you who are not familiar with Gwent can kind of learn the basics, and it will also serve as a reminder for myself because it's been several months since I last played. Plus, I'm just kind of curious to see the tutorial. Again, remember this is a closed beta, so everything you see here may change by the time the game comes out, and some things may not work. So just kind of keep that in mind. Welcome to Gwent. This tutorial will help you get started, and you'll get some free cards once you complete it. I like that. If you're in a hurry, you can skip it. Well, let's not skip it. Let's go ahead and continue. Gwent is a game where 2 armies lock in mortal struggle on the field of battle. The goal is to win 2 rounds against your opponent. These crowns show your progress towards victory. The top crown is your opponent's, the bottom is yours. You get half a crown each time you win a round. Get both halves and you win the game. So that's a little bit different than the Gwent in The Witcher 3. You still had to win 2 games, but I think you got like coins or something instead of crown halves. This is the total strength of your army. Whoever has more total strength at the end of a round wins and gets half a crown. As you can see, some cards have already been placed on the battlefield. These are units. Placing them on the battlefield increases your total strength. So these cards are animated, or at least this one is. I don't remember any cards being animated in The Witcher 3. Each player can only play 1 card per turn. Once this is done, it is the other player's turn. Your opponent will play first in this match. That's fine with me. My turn. Each unit has an assigned position determining which rows it can be played on. For example, the Fiend can only be played on the melee row. The Vran Warrior card can only be placed in the ranged row. So you've got the bow here for ranged. And the Griffin card can only be placed in the siege row. And here we've got a catapult or trebuchet. You can tell which row a card can be played on by looking at the icons on the left side of the card. Oh, okay, so they put it right there. Nice. Play the Geralt card now. Really? I'm going to throw my Geralt card down right now? To do so, highlight it and double press the Enter key? Or use the mouse to drag it and drop it on the battlefields. Alright. So here is our Geralt card. Ooh, this is a cool animation. He has no ability. He was kind of a special card in the Witcher game. So we're going to drag it and drop it on the battlefield. He is a melee card.
Damn it.
You have played Geralt, and his strength has been added to your total. This means your total strength is now higher than your opponent's. Okay, so now we just play. But before we continue on here, I just want to take a moment and apologize for the recording of this video. I'm not sure what happened here, but you could see at the top of the screen there's a black bar, and the little bit of the bottom of the screen is cut off. I hope that isn't too distracting. I think that we could pretty much still see what goes on in the game, even though there's that little bit of a glitch there. So I do apologize for that and hope it does not detract from your enjoyment of this video. So he is at 14. He's still... Oh, no, he's at 28. and we're at 25, so he's ahead of us now. We have these two cards. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's throw this card here in the...
Aye, aye, sir.
In the ranged battle area. So he's ahead again, 35 to 32. We have one card left. It is a melee card, so we're going to play it in the melee slot. He passed. You have won the round. Yay. Congrats, your total strength is higher than your opponent's, meaning you've won your first battle. I don't know if they're going to get into anything advanced. That was pretty simple right there. Here we go. In this game, you'll learn about advanced card mechanics and round dynamics. All battles start with a mulligan. During this phase, you can swap up to 3 cards you don't want in your hand during the next battle for new cards drawn from your deck. Let's start by swapping out the Decoy, Commander's Horn, and Clear Skies cards. To do this, highlight each card and click or press. Okay. So, yeah, we're just gonna swap these out. Got the Vernon Roche card, the Ballista card, and I think Geralt. A good strategy is to open a round by playing a strong card. This way, your opponent will have to play high-strength cards to match your total. Play the Geralt card now. Boy, they like the Geralt card. So this is interesting. When I played the game in The Witcher 3, I was never real comfortable with my opening move. As a matter of fact, I always preferred it when the opponent went first, so I could kind of get an idea as to what they might be doing. And I just kind of played against that. So this is good to know right here. I've already learned something. Play a strong card. Well, I don't think I'd normally play something as strong as that one, but...
I hate portals.
I hate portals. Your opponent is about to play a card that musters more cards on the battlefield. This means all copies of this card in your opponent's deck will instantly appear on the battlefield. Yeah, this is a pretty neat card right here. So he played the muster card there. It's this, also breedable is the type of card. So he played one, and then any other cards of the same type in his deck also got played. But he still only has 6 points. Some units can deal damage to other units, reducing their strength. Play the Vernon Roche card now, and choose which enemy unit to damage. Here's Vernon right here. Blue stripes. Remove 5 strength from any opposing unit. Yeah, but these have 2 strength. Alright, let's see what happens.
Samaria. That's what matters.
Alright, well, I'm going to choose an enemy to do damage to. This seems like a waste, but I'll do what you say, game. If you reduce a unit's strength to 0, it is destroyed, sending it to the graveyard. Oh, he mustered again. He mustered with the Necker. Play your remaining cards in any order. Uh-oh. Now I have to win now. Let's just, I don't want to keep all my cards in the front row, so let's kind of throw some in the middle here.
Finally.
Your opponent is about to play a special card, Scorch. This card destroys the strongest units on the battlefield. Yeah, there goes my Geralt. Oh no. Oh, Geralt must be a special card. As you can see, Scorch did not affect Geralt or Vernon Roche. That's because those are gold cards. Gold cards are immune to most card abilities. You can recognize them by their gold borders. Ah, okay. This would be a good time to pass. Your opponent will need to play many cards to eliminate your lead. If that happens, you will have a card advantage and be well positioned to win the remaining rounds. Really? They're suggesting I pass. Remember, losing a round does not mean you've lost the battle. You only need to win 2 out of 3 rounds. So we could pass by highlighting the coin and clicking and holding the mouse button. Once you pass, you can't play any more cards this round, while your opponent can continue to play as many as they want. Well, if you say so, game. I have passed. He really didn't have to play that many cards. I don't know if that was a good idea. The game just made me lose the round. We now start another round. Your opponent won the previous round, so they start. At the start of the second round, both players draw 2 cards from their deck. As you can see, you've got a significant lead over your opponent. They only have a few cards left, while you have many. Continue playing and defeat your opponent. No pressure. He drew 2 cards. We drew 2 cards. He starts with an 8. It's not a special card, it's just a fiend. No, let's match him.
Long live, etc., etc.
Whoa! He just hurt me. This card, this wyvern here. Choose a non-gold unit on your opponent's side of the battlefield and remove 4 strength from it. That's what he just did. This was an 8. He removed it. Or reduced it down to 4. Well, I don't care for that at all. I don't know if I have any cards with abilities. Okay, so this would remove 2 strength. All of these remove 2 strength. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Okay. And we could do it again and just throw this card in the graveyard. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. He passed? Is he? Where'd all his cards go? He had more cards than that. He does have more cards than that. What the heck? And maybe these are all special cards. I don't know. Or maybe the game's just letting me win. Alright. Let's throw that out there. What the heck?
Aye, aye, sir.
Now you have more total strength than your opponent, who has just passed like a moron. There's no point in playing any more cards. Remember, you must have some cards left to play in the last round. How many rounds are there? Pass now to win the round. Okay. I didn't realize we had started a whole new game. I thought this was my second round. We've now begun the 3rd round, and that means both you and your opponent draw 1 card from your deck. Oh, we only... Oh, okay. 1 card? I don't understand that. Each of you has half a crown, so whoever wins this round wins the game. Continue playing and defeat your opponent. What do you mean draw 1 card from your deck? Oh, we only get 1. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Alright, well, let's start with a strong card, just like the game recommends.
Long live, etc., etc.
We're winning. Let's see, let's see. Ooh, we could spawn an exact copy of this unit if we do this. Let's do that for fun.
Can't take it anymore.
Alright. Okay. Threw a fiend out there. Let's do this. I don't know. We'll take 2 away from this guy. Haha. Your card's only worth 6 now. He passed. You now have more total strength than your opponent. You can play your remaining cards or pass. Either way, you'll win the round because your opponent has passed and cannot increase their strength. Well, why keep playing? You won the round. Yay, victory!
You shall die, worm.
Aradin versus full test. Use what you learned in the previous match and swap out cards if you you don't want to use in this battle. When you are satisfied with your cards, press escape to start the game. Why is there only 3? So I only get to choose 3 cards to redraw? That's weird. This is pretty weak. Let's redraw it. Although it does spawn an exact copy. Still, it's only a 6. I replaced it with a 12. That's pretty good. Let's try this one. Will I get lucky again? Okay. No, that's actually good. This one's okay. We'll stick with this one. I tell you, that's weird. We only get to redraw 3 cards. I mean, we only get to look at 3. We don't get to look at our whole deck. Nah, I'm good. In this game, you'll learn how to use leaders, but let's start by playing a unit. That's actually telling me which card to play. I think it's pointing at this one.
Long live, etc., etc.
You shall die, worm.
Whoa, what was that? Your opponent has used his leader. Leaders can only be used once per game. Using a leader ends your turn, just like playing a card. Ends your turn, just like playing a card? Oh yeah, that's right. To use your leader's ability, drag your leader card onto the battlefield. Okay. Drag it onto the battlefield. I guess this is my leader here. So it says spawn an exact copy of a friendly bronze unit. Oh. Huh, well that's weird that it's telling me to do that because I can't drag this card onto the battlefield. This card here instead has this ability, so it's kind of interesting there that it's telling me to drag it onto the field. Well, I can't. So I'm just going to do this, I guess.
Close ranks!
Your opponent is about to play a weather card. These cards reduce the strength of all units on a row to a minimum. They affect both sides of the battlefield, meaning both you and your opponent will feel their consequences. So he plays a weather card. Weather cards are usually used when your opponent has significantly more strength than you on a specific row. Remember, like most cards, they don't affect gold units, such as Geralt. He's got a gold unit here. You can remove the negative effects of weather cards by playing the Clear Skies cards, which was just added to your hand. Do that now. Oh, that was nice of him to add it to my hand. Okay, I'm going to play this card. Where do I put it? Just throw it here. Haha. And now play your remaining cards in any order. The Commander's Horn card has just been added to your hand. You can place it on any row to double the strength of all non-gold units on that row. Play the Commander's Horn card now. Oh, okay. That's a lot of points, man. And he passed! As you can see, you now have a significant lead over your opponent. You can now pass and win the round. You won the round starting round 2. Okay, we got our 2 cards. Now you know the basics. Continue playing to find out more about the game, the tactics you can set in motion, and the foes you will face. With each battle, you'll gain experience and hone your skills. Use that knowledge to bring your enemies to their knees. Good luck and have fun. Oh gosh, I'm on my own now. Now I'm nervous. Let's just start with this.
Best give up now.
Okay. Well, I thought that was going to be a muster card, but it's not. Actually, it is a muster card. He must not have any more of those in his deck. So let's spread it around a little bit. I don't like to keep all my cards in the same row in case of weather cards.
Alert! To arms!
Okay. He's playing some weird cards. Yeah, let's go in the back. Let's remove this card from the battlefield. Haha, screw you. I don't know if that was smart or not. Okay. Well, let's, I'm a little bit nervous that I have the most powerful card on the battlefield. If he plays a Scorch, it's gone. So let's throw this up here. Oh, Vernon Roche, remove 5 strength from any opposing unit. See you later, bye! Okay, now we both have an 8. Let's do another one of these.
Alert! To arms!
We're both using a lot of cards here in this round, but I only need to win this round to win the game. Still way ahead of him. Holy cow. What if I passed? Because I'm way ahead. He's going to have to play a bunch of cards. Let's pass. Let's see if that's a good strategy. It's just a tutorial. Oh man, look at these crappy cards he's got. Oh, that's a pretty good one. What are you going to do, dude? Oh, he passed. Okay, well that was kind of dumb. Unless he just didn't have any cards to play. Congratulations, you've completed the tutorial. Now that you've mastered the basics, you're ready to test your mettle against other players. Good luck and have fun! Awesome! Do you want to play the deck builder tutorial? Why, yes I do! Welcome to the main menu. From here you can access the different areas of the game. In the next tutorial you'll learn how the deck builder works. Alright. Deck builder. Welcome to the Deck Builder tutorial. Here you can put together new decks or modify existing decks by adding or removing cards. Alright, new deck. Cards in Gwent are divided into factions. Each faction has unique cards which only it can use. Pick a faction. So we got monsters here. Let's see, I guess this is their special ability. Keep a random neutral or monsters unit on your side of the battlefield at the end of each round. Okay. Northern Realms. Whenever a gold unit appears on your side of the battlefield, add 2 to its strength. That's different than the Witcher 3 game. Scoia'tael. At the beginning of 1 round per match, you can choose who plays first. Now let's do this one. Highlight the leader you want to use in this deck. Well, this is the only one we've got. He can spawn an exact copy of a friendly bronze unit. This is your card collection. All the cards you've collected are shown here. You can use the card filters to display only specific types of cards. Alright. This is your deck. You can add cards from your collection or move cards you don't want back to your collection. Now let's add a card from your collection to your deck. Do so by dragging a card to your deck or highlighting a card and pressing enter. It's telling me to do this one. So, drag the card. Okay, we've just put it here. Okay. To speed things up, this time we'll fill out the remainder of the deck for you. Usually though, you'll choose all the cards for a deck yourself. Thanks, game. Now let's remove a card from your deck. To do so, drag a card from your deck to your collection. Alright. Well, it's telling me to do this one. We don't want Biting Frost. See you later, Biting Frost. Drag a card from your deck to your collection. Well, that's what I did. This is the card counter. It helps you construct a valid deck and shows you the deck limitations. So, min 25, max 40. You could have a max of 6 silver cards and a max of 4 gold cards. Now that you've constructed a valid deck, press escape to leave the screen and save your deck. That was the tutorial. Okay. Hope they expand upon that a little bit. That covers all the deck builder basics. Feel free to experiment with different cards and decks. Remember, you can always come back and modify any of your decks. Alright. Ooh, there's a shop. Yeah, let's look at the shop. The next tutorial will explain how the shop works. Alright.
Human smart is human battle by. Dum dum dum.
Welcome to the shop. Here you can buy various in-game items, most importantly new cards. Wow, is this real money? I guess. You obtain new cards by buying kegs and opening them. You've already got 1 keg. Open it to see what's inside. Ooh. Do you want to open a card keg? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What are we gonna get? Oh, that was neat how he opened it. First, you are shown 4 cards that come in your keg. Flip them over to see what you got. Okay. Clan on Crate Rider. When this unit is discarded, play it instead. Okay. A Golem. When removed from the battlefield, create and play 2 lesser Golem units.
Goody.
Redenian Knight. Biting Frost.
Now for more.
Next, you choose one of 3 cards. The card you choose will go to your collection, while the others will be destroyed forever. Okay, so we get to choose one of these. This one's worth 3, Wild Hunt Rider. Play all copies of this unit from your deck, immune to frost effects. Mahakam Guard, choose 1 non-gold unit on your side of the battlefield and add 5 strength to it. Or Promote. Choose a non-gold unit on your side of the battlefield. Convert all copies of it on your side of the battlefield to gold. Well, that sounds neat. I wonder if it really is. I don't know my current deck, so I don't know whether I already have any of these cards, you know? Well, this one sounds interesting. Let's just choose it. Are you sure you wish to keep this card? The other two will be destroyed. Eh. Boom. Congratulations, the new cards have been added to your collection. You can head to the deck builder at any point to use them in your decks. Okay. Oh, 5 new cards. Cool. Congrats, you've finished the tutorial. Now you can play games against other players, either using pre-made decks or ones you build yourself in the deck builder. Good luck and have fun. Okay, well, I wonder how, we get,
20 cards.
more of these. It says, I guess these cost 100 of these. We have 0 of those right now. So I guess we'll get these as we play. Yeah, cost 100 of those. Okay. But yeah, you could just go ahead and spend good old hard-earned cash if you want, I guess. I'm not going to accidentally click on one of those. It might charge me. Alright, well let's play. Let's play a little bit. Let's just play a casual match. Play a friendly game of Gwent. Okay. Let's do, I'm just going to choose one of these. Let's just try the Northern Realms starter deck here. Oh my gosh, am I actually going to be playing against a person? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought I was going to be playing against a computer. Oh man, it always makes me anxious when I play against a human.
Scoia'tael.
What did you just say to me? So, Francesca.
Onward! Attack!
Oh, okay. Oh my. Alright. Choose a card to redraw. Commander's Horn's pretty good to have. Epidemic. Destroy the weakest non-gold units on the battlefield. The weakest? That's weird. And then promote. I don't know. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Scoia'tael faction ability triggered. Your opponent is choosing who goes first. Let's see what kind of opponent we're playing against here. My turn. I don't want to go first. Well, let's start with a strong card. That's what the game recommends. So I'm trying to tell myself in my head that I'm just playing against computer. It really does make me anxious. Any kind of multiplayer game where I play against a human. Even though I'm not actually, like, talking to this person. Whoa, hey, what'd you just do? Whoa, remove 5 strength from my card. How dare thee? After 2 turns, convert to gold. Neat. Let's just play that. That sounds like fun.
For the king!
Yeah, even though this person, you know, it's not like I'm talking to this person. They're not going to trash talk me or anything. It's not that that's what I'm worried about. I guess what I liked about playing the game in The Witcher 3 is that I could take as much time as I wanted. Now, I don't see a timer anywhere, but I'm assuming that one would have to pop up here eventually. So, that card got put in my graveyard. It can tell me it tells me I have 1 card in there, but it's not telling me what card it is. Not sure how I feel about that.
Finally.
This person, to me, seems to have constructed this deck, because there's a lot of special cards in here. Yeah, see that? This one here. Oh wow, choose 2 non-gold units on your opponent's side of the battlefield and remove 3 strength from each of them. But this person was only able to do it with 1. This guy, add 3 strength to 2 friendly non-gold units. Well, I don't want to do that. This guy... Oh, this guy's... Oh, wait a minute. I thought he was going to turn gold. I thought I played a card that was going to turn gold after a certain amount of time. Right? Huh. Oh, yeah, see? Time. Time right there. Add 4 strength to 1 friendly. Well, let's just do that.
Regroup.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going through an awful lot of cards here. Whoa, what's that thing? What did that do? Bork 3 Jackdaws. After 3 turns, kill the strongest non-gold units twice in a row. What? Kill the strongest non-gold units twice in a row? I don't even know what that means. Twice in a row. Let's do... Can we convert him to a gold? There, he's a gold now. I don't know if that was smart or not. Man, we are going through the cards. Both of us. What you gonna do? What the heck did that... What just happened? Oh. Oh! Decoy took their card back. They're getting ready to pass, I bet. I bet you. But I'm not confident enough to pass. So I am going to instead just play this. Oh gosh. I wanted to play just kind of like a weak card. But none of my cards are really that weak. Destroy the weakest non-gold units on the battlefields. I don't know. See what happens. Might have been dumb. Let's see if they do pass indeed. Thought that's what they were going to do. But maybe not. I don't like that they've got more cards than me. Nope, still playing. The hell was that? What the hell's going on here? What's with this card? I was not informed of this. The hell's this? Okay. Alright. Well, let's see what happens if I play this.
Tell me you jest.
I don't like this, man. I am running out of cards. This thing's gonna do something. It killed the strongest... Twice in a row. Whoa. Man, that's a powerful card. Holy cow. What's this thing gonna do? This deck I have sucks. Keep this unit on the battlefield at the end of each round. Okay. Man. This sucks. I have no cards. Spawn an exact copy of a friendly bronze unit. Does it just pick one? Or what? I guess it would spawn that one. I don't want to do that. Holy cow. This deck is terrible.
Alert! To arms!
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to beat him in any more rounds. This is awful.
They'll not leave here alive.
Man. I didn't think that the pre-made decks would suck this much. Of course, this person could have also already played a lot. Opened up a lot of special cards, you know? Gee whiz. I don't want to play any of these cards. These cards suck. So, this person has 3 cards in their deck. But this one's going to stay on the battlefield. So, passing is not a good idea, especially when I just have a 2 here. This card really doesn't do me much good. This is terrible. I don't know, let's just play this. I want to see if it'll spawn it in its hurt state or not. Let's see.
Onward!
And it did! Okay. Play and learn. Why has this one got a red border around it? Oh, maybe they were highlighting that card. The opponent passed. Okay, well, I'm going to win this round, but I am not going to win the next rounds because all I have is this stinking card. Of course, I'm going to get 2 cards, but they'll keep this card on the deck and draw 2 cards themselves. So, there's not really anything I could do here. It's not like I could play a decoy and bring my cards back. So we're just going to go ahead and pass. Well, at least I'll win 1 round. Did that card stay? What the hell was that? I don't know what that was, but I didn't like it one bit. I thought I'd at least win that round. That happened so fast I don't even know what happened. What the hell was that? I don't know what that was. What is this? What? Okay. That was not explained to me in the tutorial. I would like to speak with a manager. Well, this is a gold card. This is horrible. Clear skies. Yay, that's a real useful card. Gee, thanks for giving me that. This is gonna do nothing for me. This is horrible. All I could do is play this. I ain't got nothing else.
This over with.
This is terrible. Why did that get a +2 added to it?
Scoia'tael.
Replacing cards. Well, that's a pretty nice ability. Wish I had that. My turn. I don't want it to be my turn. I can't do anything with any of these. This card's going to waste. Add 3 strength to 2 friendly non-gold units. Well, that doesn't do me any good. Could play it anywhere.
What do you want?
So I've lost this round. I've lost this game.
Always willing, pal.
Yeah, this is bad. I don't like this. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but I don't like it one bit. This, I've already played this, right? Yeah, I already played that. This, all it's going to do is let me double this. Yeehaw. Why did that flip over now? Play face down, reveal when any non-gold special card is played, and cancel its effects. So that's what that did. It canceled my Commander's Horn. See that? You play it face down, reveal when any non-gold special card is played, and cancel its effects. What a load. Well, there's nothing else I could do. There's no sense in playing this, so I pass. And they win. That was one thing that I didn't like about playing Hearthstone. I felt like if I played somebody who had a similar deck to me, I had a good chance of winning. But playing against somebody who has all these special cards, when I have like the base deck, I don't have a chance. Spoils of War. Defeat. What's this? Good game. Thanks to your opponent, Jagipple1, you've received an additional reward, 5 scraps. Okay, so if you send somebody a good game, you get some scraps, I guess. Well, that's kind of nice. I'm glad I sent them a good game. It was a good game. They kicked my butt, but they didn't play dirty or anything. I don't think they did anyway. I have no idea. I don't know whether they did or not. Okay, wow, that kind of sucked, man. That was terrible. I mean, I can go ahead and craft my own deck, if I wanted to. But I don't have any good cards, really. Let's see, cards, deck builder, and collection. So deck builder here. So we could go in here. We could try to craft a new deck. Oh, holy cow, there's like 5 factions in here. That's neat. We have Skellige here. At the end of each round, add 1 strength to the original value of every unit in your hand, deck, and graveyard. That sounds awfully powerful. Really? At the end of each round, add 1 strength to the original value of every unit in your hand, deck, and graveyard. Yikes. Here's the leader card. Create and play 2 Clan on Crate warrior units. Okay. So here are all of our cards here. Oh gosh, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I want some good cards in here, some good powerful cards. I definitely want Geralt in here. This one, Holger Blackhand, choose 3 non-gold units on the battlefield and remove 2 strength from them. Sheesh. Immune to fog effects. This guy, prize-winning cow. When removed, spawn 1 Chort unit. Okay. This is just a regular old card. I guess I've got 2 of these at ×2 right here in the corner. Remove 2 strength from this unit. What? Remove 2 strength from this unit? Well, then why would I play it? Alright. Skirmishers, when played from the graveyard, add 4 to this unit's original strength. Oh my gosh. So this deck seems to play a lot on the graveyard, maybe? When this unit is discarded, play it instead. I don't really know what that means. This guy. Add 2 strength to all other non-gold units on the row. This guy, choose a non-gold unit on the battlefield and remove 3 strength from it. Holy cow, this deck. I don't think I want to try this deck just yet. This, oh crap, it saved it. I'm more familiar with these style cards, I guess, from the game. This is kind of a basic deck. There's not a lot of special to it. Oh, okay, here's why. Okay, remember when I played Geralt and he got 2 extra strength, and I didn't know why? It says right here, whenever a gold unit appears on your side of the battlefield, add 2 to its strength. This is, I don't know, this just doesn't feel like a very powerful deck. Monsters is, you do a lot of mustering with monsters. Scoia'tael, man. I don't know, these starter decks were so basic, but I don't feel like I know enough about the game to make my own deck, you know? That Scoia'tael deck that person played just kicked my butt. It wasn't even a contest. Not even close. So... I really don't know what to do here. I'd like to craft a deck since the starter deck sucks so much. Huh, I thought I had more decks than this before. I think I destroyed one of them when I did new deck and saved over top of it. I don't know. Oh, I could delete it. Okay, so now a deck came back. Well, let's try the Scoia'tael starter deck and see what it looks like. Oh, this is the deck builder. I don't like this. Save and exit. Okay, whatever. Exit. Back here to play. Casual match. Or practice. Practice against an AI opponent. I don't know. Let's see how this works. See how this goes. See if I could even beat an AI opponent. Turing machine.
We do what must be done.
Alright. Commander's Horn's good to have. Biting Frost. Clear Skies. I don't think I need both of these. This is good to have sometimes. Let's just get rid of this. We get this guy. Keep this unit on the battlefield at the end of each round. Scoia'tael, faction ability triggered. Oh, I'm Scoia'tael. Who goes first? Let opponent go first.
Let's get this over with.
Oh wow, so he just starts right off with Geralt. He's like, screw this. I'm starting with Geralt. Holy cow, look at these sucky cards. What's with this low value cards? I mean, they do special stuff. There's nothing I could do to this. So whenever a special card is played, add 3 strength to this unit. Well, let's see how that goes. Could put him anywhere. We'll put him here.
Throat's parched, bone dry.
Wow, so he just threw a 7 out there, immune to rain effects. Yeah. Oh, how'd I end up with a rain card, too? I don't like that I can't... I don't like that I only get to look at 3 cards and choose to, replace them. I liked it when I got to look at my whole deck. At least that's how I remember it from the game. This thing. When removed, spawn 1 short units. I don't know, let's see what that does. What's he gonna do? He passed. Well, he's got 19 frickin' points. Can you blame him? How the heck am I gonna get 19 points? I don't think I have 19 points in my whole hand. The heck, man? I don't... This is... I mean, in order for me to pass him up, I'd have to play this card. Look at this. Wow. I'm thinking I should just pass. I don't know. That was a bust. Problem is that we both have like the same number of cards, so that didn't really do me any good.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Interesting. Okay, I understand this now. Remember we played that cow card before, that prize-winning cow, and it said when this card is removed from the battlefield, spawn 1 chort unit. Well, ending a round removes that card from the battlefield, so that put a chort unit out here. Okay, well that's kind of cool. Let's see. For some reason... Okay, they must have played this card. So they played this card. It says choose a bronze unit from your graveyard and play it. Ooh, that's a... Oh, I just now realized that they're playing the Skellige deck. Huh. Interesting. So we got this guy out here. Let's see. Add 3 strength to all other non-gold units in the row. So both of these are the same. This, keep this unit on the battlefield at the end of each round. This, add 1 strength to the weakest non-gold units on your side of the battlefield. Remove 1 strength from the weakest non-gold units on your opponent's side of the battlefield. Well, that doesn't really sound all that useful. And I don't really want to add any more to him to make him more of a target. Let's just go ahead and play this regular card out here.
Death to Old One!
I don't like this deck at all. These starter decks kind of suck. Hey, that hurt. You hurt my chort. Man, I need to win this hand, but I don't think I'm gonna. Choose up to 3 cards from your hand and replace them with cards randomly drawn from your deck. I don't need all of these, or... I don't know, let's just throw this out here. Well, then I'm doing what I said I don't want to do. I don't want to make that card a target in case he has a Scorch. Swallow Potion. Add 8 strength to a non-gold unit, or 12 strength to a Witcher unit. Holy cow! Oh man, I should have looked at that last time. I might have been able to beat this guy in the last round if I had paid attention to that. Sheesh. Not real sure what I want to do here. I don't know. Let's just throw that out. It'll add 1 to this and remove 1 from that. So he threw this out here. Choose a non-gold unit on your side of the battlefield and add 4 strength to its original value. Okay. I guess he's not too worried about Scorch. I should have been putting all these cards in the same row so that this card would have more effect. Add 3 strength to all other non-gold units on the row. And I do believe that if you look up here, I can't move my mouse on it, but you can place these cards anywhere. These cards like this, they could go in any row. So if I was smart, I would have placed all these in the same row, but then you run the risk of them throwing a weather effect out there. Of course, I have clear skies. Always second guessing. It's close match here. I don't like this. I'm gonna replace some cards.
Scoia'tael.
Oh, I did... Really? I thought I got to look at all the cards in my deck and redraw from them. Oh, this is stupid. I don't want to redraw any of these. Oh, I didn't know it was going to be like that. What's hide cards mean? What's going on here? Oh, okay. I guess this allows me to look at the battlefield, I guess. Oh, okay. Alright, this is annoying. I don't want to replace any of these cards. Maybe this one. Impenetrable Fog. No, I don't want that either. Scorch. There we go, we'll keep that. I don't like that. I don't know why I can't look at my whole deck. I didn't know that was going to happen. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have even bothered to use it. I don't like that. So he threw this guy out here. Choose 3 non-gold units on the battlefield and remove 2 strength from them. Well, why did he only do it to 2 of them? Right? Huh. Okay. If I throw a Scorch now, it'll get rid of this card. That would be painful. There, see you later. He's still ahead of me, though.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
When played from the graveyard, add 4 units to this unit's original strength. Wow. Man. I'm not liking this. Huh. Sheesh. Not liking this at all.
We ought to help one or the other.
What is it?
And he took 3 from him again. But if we throw this out here... Holy cow, look how far ahead of us he is. Gosh. I don't want to play my Geralt card. Not now. I wanted to save it for next time, but... man. Wait a minute. I don't know.
We ought to help one or the other.
Alright, we're a little closer now. Wow, he actually played a card that didn't do something to me. Holy cow, he's got 31 points. Gosh. Got this stupid rain card. Rain would, yeah, but it would also hurt me, so I don't want to do that. I could do this. I don't know, man. There, now I'm ahead of you.
Kill, maim, destroy!
This card, transform into a young bear if this unit's strength is reduced below its original value but is not destroyed. Okay, we have to remember that. Now we're tied. Holy mackerel. I definitely don't want to play that. It would hurt me immensely. I wanted to save this for next time. I don't know, let's just throw this out here. Now what did he do? What the heck was that? What just happened? He's got 1 card left, but I don't dare pass because he's already ahead of me. But I really don't want to play any of these cards. Doggone it. But I have to. Let's put it on this, because this card will stay next time. What? There we go. Okay. He's only got 1 card left. And he passed, okay. Sheesh! Man, I tell you. So I don't have any special cards, a decoy or anything to pull anything back. So we won that round. Starting the final round! This card stayed, which is nice. We both draw 1 card. My turn. The card I drew. Choose a non-gold unit on your opponent's side of the battlefield and remove 5 strength from it. Nope, I'm going to play my Geralt card.
Let's get this over with.
Hope that he doesn't have more than 23 points there. 9? Ooh, man, that's a powerful card. However, choose a non-gold unit on your opponent's side of the battlefield and remove 5 strength from it. Gladly. Let's throw this here.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
Okay, that had to hurt. He's got 1 card left. I don't know what that card does. Oh, that was a rain card? No, what? It looks like rain. Oh, this shows what he played, I guess. Is that right? No, that's my card. Well, that is what he played. I think this is wrong. I think this is wrong. It says set the strength of all non-gold units on both melee rows to 1, right? But it put the rain effect in the siege row. Or maybe it's just showing what this card would do if I would play it, maybe? No, again, it's still wrong. It says melee, but it shows this. Well, I definitely don't want to play this because I'll hurt myself. Well, I'm going to have to pass. Yeah, this is... I think this is wrong. Why is it showing... I mean, I don't know what card he just played, unfortunately. Maybe he... Well, if he played a card that reduced the strength of this row, it should have reduced the strength of this one. Oh, it's immune to rain effects. Okay, but what I don't understand is that it says rain is for the melee, not the siege, unless there's a different rain card that's for siege. I don't know, man. Pass. Yay! I won the rounds. Victory! Alright. Well, there you have it. There is Gwent. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play through the tutorial and play through a couple of rounds of Gwent. Keep in mind this is a closed beta, so things may change before this game is officially released. I've enjoyed playing it. I like the idea, even though it makes me anxious, I like the idea of being able to play against other people. And just like in Hearthstone, I like the idea that you can build up your deck. I still don't know how to get more of these. Didn't really say that. Looks like I have a... looks like I have a keg, maybe. Open keg. I do have a card keg. Well, let's open it together. Shall we? Before we end my play session here. Let's do that. Alright, reveal each card. What do we get? Ballista. Remove 2 strength from an opposing non-gold unit.
Wow!
That's interesting. Add 1 strength to the weakest non-gold units on your side of the battlefield. Remove 1 strength from the weakest non-gold units on your side of the battlefield. So it says your on both. I think this is also a mistake. Add 1 strength to the weakest non-gold units on your side of the battlefield. And then remove 1 strength from the weakest non-gold units on your... oh, opponent's side. Sorry. Reading comprehension.
Nice.
A Necker. Play all copies of this unit from your deck.
Goody!
Elven War Dancer. Whenever an ambush card is played, add 4 strength to this unit. Ambush card, haven't seen that.
Now for more!
So now we get to choose one of these cards. We can choose Clan Heme Skald. Add 2 strength to all other non-gold units in the row. We can choose this card, Thunderbolt Potion. Choose a non-gold unit on the battlefield and add 4 strength to all copies of it on the same side. The unit is a Witcher, add 6 strength instead. That sounds very powerful. Reinforced Trebuchet. Add 1 strength to all your other copies of this unit wherever they are. Every 2 turns, remove 2 strength from a random unit on your opponent's side of the battlefield. Holy crap! How the heck am I supposed to remember that? I'm gonna go with this one. And there's our new cards. Yay! Well, thank you guys so much for joining me on this Sunday sampler of Gwent. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you let me know? Leave me a like or leave me a comment. And let me know if you're going to play Gwent once it comes out, or if you got the an invitation to the closed beta yourself. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope to see you again in another one of my Let's Plays soon.